Man, I love owning a Switch 2. It's truly a revolutionary console. Look, it has Mario Kart and even Wind Waker on it. And that matte black finish. I could just stare at this for hours. I bought a Switch 2. It was really easy. I went to Target at 7:52 a.m. and I got one. At the moment, it's nothing special. It really is a Switch 2. The mouse is cool, I guess. I don't have any games that use it, but still, it's neat. I'm just waiting for some new games to really justify it because right now,
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
We don't have much. Except for Donkey Kong, but I can't bitch about it because it's amazing. That's where Mario Kart World comes in. The big launch title game. The game everybody must get. The game that's ridiculously overpriced. I'm gonna get this out of the way. $80 is too much for this game. I got the bundle, so I really only paid $50 for this, and that's a fair price. Of course, that's ignoring the price of the console, but shh. Mario Kart World is both one of the most fun and most boring games out there. For everything it does right, it does something else wrong, culminating in this absolute enigma of a game. But every Mario Kart needs characters. Too bad Mario is the only one. Whoops, sorry. The roster is nice, you got some of the mainstays, and the enemies are cool, but they could have gone further with it. Because the races are now 24 racers, you need a lot more characters, and they fill it out with a lot of enemies. Which is cool, but it doesn't feel like any of them had any care put into them. All of the main racers have costumes, and none of the enemy characters. Which not only makes the character select screen needlessly complicated, but it also makes me sad. They really could just get like a hat or something. Why do Koopa Troopa and Lakitu get costumes, but not the other enemies? Why do they have more than Donkey Kong and Pauline? Why do the babies get so many costumes? Who plays as the babies? Who wanted this? I didn't. At least all the costumes are really well designed. They're so cool. Look at Peach and her jorts. I love jorts. They taste great. Unlocking them is a pain and a grind, but at least Rosalina can wear an Aurora Borealis at this time of year, at this time of day, localized entirely on her. They could have put in more spin-off characters, which would have been cool, but I'ma be real, I'm not really asking for it. I'd like them to be here, I just wouldn't play as them. The big gimmick is the open world. Every racetrack is interconnected, so you can drive from one course to another, or anywhere you like. Big whoop, I can just go outside. Free roam is the mode I played the least. It's not even really an option. You either get to it from the title screen, or it's like a waiting room. I had a theory that the reason the game was priced so high was because of the game chat feature, being that the main way they showed it off was through free roam in Mario Kart World. If that's the case, then that's bullshit because that's a feature of the console, not of the game. Though this is really a straw man, I just like to get mad at people for fun. It's cool that you can drive almost anywhere. There are secrets, panels, and medallions to find, and the P-switches offer some unique challenges. But all you get are stamps, so I never really felt the need to find and collect them all. I feel like it's a time waster, and with this being the main gimmick of the game, that's not good enough. It doesn't help that Nintendo doesn't really offer any way to track them. They definitely could have tied the costumes or new characters to completing the P-switches to make it worth something, but then that would make me really pissed off because then I would have to play more of the open world to unlock Cataquacks. I already spent an hour unlocking Cataquacks. I don't want to play 30 P-switch missions to unlock Cataquacks. But the main reason why people play Mario Kart is to see Wario's ass, and the only way to see it is by playing through all the courses. There are 30 tracks in this game, and I'm just gonna rapid fire through them. Mario Bros. Circuit, a solid course that shows off the new wall riding and rail grinding mechanics. Desert Hills, a bland, generic desert course and rough and gets everywhere. Whistletop Summit. I like trains, lots of fun turns, the rails act as both a boon and a hazard sometimes, that's neat. Crown City, better than most of the Tour City tracks. Airship Fortress, a chaotic drive through an open battlefield. I'm getting shot at. Save me, Private Ryan. Bowser's Castle. A really good Bowser's Castle with a super speed section and the Bowser Storm. I also like how the lava isn't an immediate Lakitu moment. You can still drive through it, it's neat. Choco Mountain. It lost all the personality it had before, and now it's something completely unrecognizable and an absolute slog to play through. Dino Jungle. I love Jurassic Park. You can drive on dinosaurs. Peach Beach. A nice remix of the existing course, though it doesn't really feel like Peach Beach anymore. It still has the completely pointless shortcut, I like that. Salty Speedway. It feels better to stay in the water instead of doing anything fun. Cheap Falls. Outside of the aesthetics, this isn't really my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of the rapids. Peach Stadium. I like it, it's neat. Beautiful stained glass window. The first time you go on it, it's a square. Koopa Troopa Beach. Do you want to go around in a circle for 5 laps? Shy Guy Bazaar. A bit claustrophobic, but a good theme. Why is Daisy white? Acorn Heights. I'm so small and tiny. It never feels like I'm taking the same path twice. Dandelion Depths. Beautiful ravines. I like this one, it is my friend. DK Spaceport. A better Excite Bike arena. And I like Excite Bike arena. Fairway Oasis. Do you remember this one? I don't, what is this? Block Ruins. I thought the big ruins would be more interesting, but the rest of the course is good. DK Pass. Not my favorite Donkey Kong themed ski resort track. All DK Pass on this one. Wario Shipyard. 7 out of 10, too much water, not enough yellow. Wario Stadium. A great remake and the best showcase of the new parkour mechanics. Dry Bones Burnout. It was the Day of the Dead, did you hear what I just said? Oh, I didn't even know it was the Day of the Dead. I try not to lose my head. Oh, way down in Mexico. Toad's Factory. It is. Mario Circuit. A good remix of the SNES Mario Circuits, combining them into one long one. Too bad I hate Mario Circuit 3. Boo Cinema. As a film graduate, this is one of my favorites. Moo Moo Meadows.
They ruined it! It's nothing now but a shell of its former self!
Sky High Sundae. An improvement over the original, though it doesn't fit in with the world. Starview Peak. I feel like it's a bit too big, but it's a good Rosalina themed course. And finally, Rainbow Road, which is my favorite Rainbow Road in the series. The build-up is incredible, multiple cool and unique set pieces, a celebration of the game and your journey through it. I'd cry every time. However, I played all of these courses as a standard 3-lap race to really get a feel for them, and they make it really inconvenient to do so. Because the game is open world now, all the Grand Prix now have intermissions, where you drive from one course to another, which means you do a standard 3-lap course, you drive to the next one for the first 2 laps, then you do the final lap at the next course, and then you move on to the next one. You only get one actual lap at the next course. There is no way to do a Grand Prix without intermissions. This really only works for segmented courses, like DK Spaceport or Rainbow Road or Mario Circuit, or that's it. Any standard course ends up going by so fast before you can really digest it. And they repeat 2 courses to do this. Why not design 2 more courses? Or bring back 2 more courses? Or do anything at all? It doesn't help that the intermissions are pretty boring, and that Nintendo keeps forcing players to play on them even when they don't want to. You have to go into versus races and turn off intermissions in order to just play the tracks as God intended. Mario. Nintendo tried something new and tried to make an open world kart racer, but they also tried to make Mario Kart, and both design philosophies just clashed with each other. There were so many times on the tracks I thought I found a shortcut, only to find out it doesn't work because it's out of bounds, even though it looks like it should work. The only thing the interconnected world really works for is the new mode, Knockout Tour, also known as the Second Coming. This is my favorite mode of the game, it's so good. This justifies the open world design more than the open world. It's a continuous race, but after each lap, the last 4 players get eliminated until there is one winner. It's chaotic, it's fun, it makes everything worth it. I can keep living now. If you play Knockout Tour with friends and one of them loses within the first lap of the race, They just sit there and watch you for the rest of it. That's not fun. I honestly haven't messed around with a lot of the wall riding parkour mechanics, but it's really fun. You'll make so many unique paths, and speedrunners have already found some crazy shortcuts with it, which make me kinda wish that they put more focus into designing tracks around this, rather than the open world. Because for most casual players, it's faster to not even touch the wall. It is a bit disappointing going back to 8 and not being able to do a lot of the cool tricks, so maybe that really does justify the game more than anything else. I forgot about battle mode, but so did Nintendo, since it's really just okay here. I don't know, less modes than 8. Some of the maps are just the race courses, like from base 8. No customizations, could be better. Sorry, speaking of customizations, did anybody really want the kart customizations from 8 to return? Like, I feel like they just got in the way and you don't really do much with them. I much prefer having, like, just the karts, because that's the only thing I care about. I don't care about the wheels. However, the music is really good. The new songs are really good, and you get so many remix tracks from across the series. A lot of people are saying this is an $80 soundtrack with a game included, and I can see why. The game is good, no doubt, and it's a fun time with friends. But I almost feel that Mario Kart 8 is a better game. At least from a party setting. You get way more tracks, a better roster, an actual Grand Prix, and by Nintendo's own admission, with the DLC, this 11-year-old game is worth more than the new release. I bought it twice. But how does it compare to Sonic? They never stood a chance.